This problem is similar to a Singapore Math Olympiad junior section problem. Junior 2019. And I think it's problem 17. I don't quite remember that, but I know this. It was SMO Junior Singapore Math Olympiads June 2019, problem number 17, I think. 17, yes. Okay. Now, notice one thing to evaluate. Better instructions here would be just to write this as a reduced fraction. Now, this is kind of a neat little thing in case you have trouble counting something like this. Notice this very first number is 2 times 1 plus 1. Right? And this number, 2025, is 2 times 1012? Plus 1. Okay, so you see we start at 1, work our way all the way down, and we get to 1012. That means there's 1012 terms in both the numerator and clearly by just direct correspondence visually 1012 summands in the denominator. Okay, and again we're trying to reduce this fraction, so it looks nasty. Trying to add them all up, of course you could do that if you wanted to, but let's look at a better way. Now I just went ahead and I showed you where the 1012 came from right up here. Now, why did I divide by 2 right here? That's the big discovery. And I saw this on Wei Tan's channel, the guy who he works for Coco, and he competed and did well in Olympiads, I believe, and now he's a coach and a trainer, I believe. Okay, but you can see that these terms right here, the first term and the last term, sum up to 2028. Okay. You can see here I've written in enough right here. This term and this term also yields the very same 2028, right? So that's why we divided by 2, because we paired these things up. And of course, this is an even number and it works out okay. And each of those pairs sum to 2028. And there's this many, what is that, 506? There's 506 such pairs. In a similar argument, you'll get the very same thing down here. Notice this term right here, 4 in 2026, sum up to 2030, and in the same counting algorithm right here. So this is kind of nice because without hardly breaking a sweat, well, I don't even know why I wrote this down, but we'll just go ahead and write down that this, well, just so I wouldn't have to write it down for you guys. But these two terms cancel right here nicely. And of course, this number is easy to do in your head. You get, 1014, I believe. 1014 over 1015. Right? Now, you can stop here because one nice thing, if you have consecutive even numbers, they only have their GCD. I'll just write it down up here. It's a nice little result. A lot of you can see it, but you might wonder if further reduction is possible. But it's known that if you have n and then n plus 2, ends, I guess, any integer or natural, maybe positive integer, who knows. Okay, but the GCD of this is always 2, right? So-called consecutive even numbers. GCD is 2, so we factored out the GCD, so this must be reduced. Okay, so this is the final answer, folks. Cool little problem, and again, I saw this trick. This is pretty easy once you see it, but I saw it on Wei Tan's channel. He does a lot of videos preparing people to compete in the SMOs all the way up, junior, senior, open. He's very intelligent, very good teacher, and I noticed this was the way he did it, so I just sort of copied him. Okay, so that is all, folks. Thank you for viewing.